it's me. Hey guys, I'm super excited to share with you this Adele-inspired makeup tutorial. I'm lucky enough that Adele is my celebrity doppelganger. I get told that I resemble her, look like her on the reg, which is pretty flattering because she's one pretty lady. So I'm super excited to share this makeup tutorial with you guys. I love that recently Adele has sort of modernized her makeup and kind of toned down her dramatic cat eye to a more subtle wing, and she's got really great skin and amazing cheekbones, of course, and she's also been wearing this really pretty matte nude lip, which I'm also excited to show you how I got that. So let's get started. Okay, so I'm going to be just dotting some Bobbi Brown Skin Foundation all over my face using a Beauty Blender and blending that in. And this is a really great coverage foundation. It's a medium to full cover foundation, so it covers up most blemishes and gives you that flawless skin look that Adele has in every picture. So again, just blending that all over my face and covering up any spots and redness that I may have. Then I'm taking some Clarins Instant Light Concealer and dotting that under my eyes, again using a Beauty Blender, and bringing it down into a V shape and up onto my cheekbones, as well as blending it around and down my nose, up on my forehead, and on any spots or blemishes that I might have around my face. Then I'm taking a tiny bit of the Hourglass Diffused Light Powder on a Real Techniques powder brush to set the concealer and foundation. After that, it's time for contour, and we all know that Adele is famous for her cheekbones, so I'm going to be taking some of the Kevyn Aucoin sculpting powder on a Morphe E4 brush and blending that up into my cheekbones, really getting some definition in there, and making sure that everything is perfectly blended into my skin. I'm also going to be taking that up on my temples and around my hairline and under my jawline as well. Adele's face is highly contoured, and so we're really going to get a heavy contour. However, it's going to be well blended in this look. Then I'm going to be taking a little more of the Kevyn Aucoin sculpting powder on a fluffy eyeshadow brush and sculpting my nose a bit. Again, Adele's nose has been contoured in all of her cover art photos for this album, and so we're really just sticking with the contouring theme, making sure to just blend that down the sides of my nose so the stripe of contouring powder is not obvious. I'm going to be taking my Morphe E4 brush again and just dabbing on a bit of blush. This is the Lancome Aplum blush. Then I'm going to be taking the Morphe Tapered Highlight brush and just sweeping on some Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector in Champagne Pop to get that really great highlight along the tops of the cheekbones, on the bridge of the nose, down the Cupid's bow, and up on the brow bones. After that, I'm going to be doing the eyebrows, and Adele's eyebrows naturally are a bit thinner than mine and a bit more arched, and so I'm just going in with the Sephora retractable pencil in Midnight Brown to get that great shape that she has, and really just sticking with the high arch and defined brow. Filling in my brows with the Anastasia Brow Powder Duo in medium brown with a Sephora Pro Angled brush. Just again to get that really defined eyebrow that she has and keeping the arch nice and high. Then I'm going to be packing on a cream eyeshadow. This is from the Morphe 35N eyeshadow palette with a fluffy shadow brush. So Adele has a very light shade on her eyes. You really want to make sure to pack the color on unless it's highly pigmented to get that look that she has in the photo. Then I'm going to be taking a crease brush and a warm tone brown and going in and with a sweeping motion back and forth in my crease to really define it. And in the look she has on her cover, it's a very cut crease, which means that there is no darker shadow on her actual lid and it's only in her crease. So I'm going to be taking that warm brown shadow and just washing it back and forth along my crease until it's well blended. Then I'm going to go in with a little pencil brush and a darker neutral brown, and again just really blend that out. It is super important to blend this look for 10 years into your eyelids. Seriously, blend until your eyes hurt, until the skin on your eyes hurts. You want it to be super well blended. Then I'm going to go back in with the crease brush with that darker neutral brown that I just had on the pencil brush and blend again, just to give it sort of an ombre effect and really define the crease. Then take the same pencil brush that you used before and take a neutral brown along the lower lash line, and then go back in with a darker neutral brown right over that color that you just put on to define the lower lashes. I'm going to be using the Body Shop liquid liner for this look. I like this liner because it's very inky and goes on pretty smoothly, and the brush is quite firm, and so it allows me to get a very precise and crisp line, which is very important when you're doing an Adele look because her liner is always on fleek. Then take a flat liner brush and some black matte shadow and pat it on top of the liner. Then I'm going to be taking the L'Oreal Telescopic Mascara on my top and bottom lashes and really just building those up, particularly the bottom lashes, making sure that those are well defined. Next, the most important step of all is the false eyelashes. I got this glossy black pair from Daiso, but you can really get them anywhere. Walgreens, CVS, wherever you buy your eyelashes, I'm sure they'll have a pair. Fit for your Adele makeup look. So apply those. I like to use a pair of tweezers to ensure that they go on correctly. Lastly is lips. I'm going to line my lips with the Charlotte Tilbury Lip Cheat in Pink Venus. It's sort of a Your Lips but better color, and I'm slightly overdrawing my lips because Adele luckily has a full pair of lips and mine could use a little help, so I'm using this Lip Cheat by Charlotte Tilbury to help them out. And this is such a pretty neutral pink color that you could almost wear on its own, but for this look I'm going to add in a bit of the Maybelline matte lipstick in Daringly Nude, which is just a beautiful pinky nude shade. And again, Adele's lips are always matte, and so it's very important to find a matte formula when you're doing this look. She hardly ever wears a gloss, and so we want to, in keeping with the Adele look, we want to ensure that it's a matte formula lipstick. Thank you so much for watching, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this makeup tutorial. Let me know if you did by leaving me a comment and giving me a like. and subscribe if you're new to my channel, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye!